Good morning. It's Monday, September 19th, 2022. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Baguazhang. We are going to practice the first two palm changes, but we're going to work on, I got the rug out here, we're going to work on the circle. And we're going to practice those two palm changes on the circle. First, announcements. I am running late this morning, and part of that is because I spent all weekend, all weekend. I started Friday, reworking Wudang.com. There are new menus, there is a new page structure, and it's much easier to find all of the information that we have out there. So if you're looking for something about Wudang Qigong, there's a click here button in English under martial arts. It says Wudang Qigong. Click on that. Underneath that is everything that I've got right now. Right now. Alright, there's more. And that was part of the reason that I went ahead and reworked the entire website. Yeah, I did. Because I have quite a bit more that I still need to master and get ready to post, and video mastering, right? The Bagua sets that I've recorded, I didn't get that far. What happened was I was looking for a place to put them so that it would be easy to find them. Couldn't find one, so I built one. I encourage, if you're trying to learn, I encourage you to go to the website, have a look. There's going to be quite a bit more. From Wudang Qigong sets 1 through 9, I recorded the individual movements in all 4 directions. So front, right side, back, left side. So you could see what's going on in each of the movements from each of those directions. There are some additional Bagua videos that, again, I was looking for a place to put them and it wasn't there. I created one. That is coming up. It's not that far, real soon, like in the next week, 2 weeks, right? It's coming. I'm tired. I put in a 14-hour day yesterday. I did. It takes a little bit. It's not, some of what I'm doing with that was not all that complicated. It just takes time to be able to go and do it. And I'm working in English and Chinese, so the Chinese side got the new menu treatment as well. There's a lot more material that I have in storage that I want to surface on the site, and the only way to do it was to rework it. What we're doing this morning with the pattern walking is something that I absolutely want to surface on the website, and there just wasn't any place to put it. Now there is. Alright, so what are we doing here? There, what are we doing here? Pattern. Got the rug back out. And yes, this does, I could just teach it and show you. Hey, here it is. That's probably not going to happen. I slowly at the beginning, and then we speed up. Alright. So, I have talked about this particular rug before, in that there is a flower in the center, and there's a flower here, another one here, another one here, and here, and here, here and here, and kind of notice that crosswalking that I'm doing. All right, those positions, of course, but it's 8 flowers around, 1 in the center. All right, that corresponds to the Bagua. The Taiji, yin and yang in the center. There's always centering, right? And around the circle, we have the 8 trigrams of the Bagua. That Gua, those are the trigrams. So at position 1, right here, okay? And how do I know this is position 1? All right. The way that I'm laying this out, this is position 1. In that pattern, and I'm going to talk about the earlier heaven pattern now, because that's one we're working with. In the pattern, 1 is in the south, facing north. Okay, so stand in the south, face north. If I were to literally stand in the south, facing north, in this location, where I am right now, I would need to be here. That's south. Now, I'm close, right? If I was in another room, I might literally be facing east. I could also be facing west, literally, on the planet. The goal would be that I find a place, I find where I can practice, such that I'm actually aligned with those directions. It makes a difference. We humans can sense and we can feel which direction we're going. It's not uncommon. Anybody who travels on the surface of the planet for a living will tell you they have a very good sense of direction. They do. They practiced. The idea that we can know, not really intuitively, we learn that we can know which direction we're going. Well, let's see. Ocean is that way. It's closer to get to the ocean than it is to get to the Gulf. All right, if I go this way far enough, I'm gonna get to the ocean. I am. That sense of, and I know that it's east, right? That sense of direction is part of what we want to incorporate in Bagua practice. I've talked about this repeatedly with the idea that we want to know where we are and where we are going and which direction we're turning in space. All right, so basic stretch 3 times, and then we're just going to walk the circle with the first palm change. Open the arms, drop the shoulders, pull up through the crown of the head, bend the knees, drop the tailbone, pull up through the waist, hand circle to the front, back around to both sides, up along the center line, and stretch out over the legs. Two more. Breathe. And stretch up Elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. And drop the shoulders again. Alright, so I mentioned that I have been working pretty much non-stop, sitting in front of the machine, doing the blah, blah, here, do this, wait a second, do this, wait a second. For the last 3 days, my shoulders are tired. They are. And I'm still in kind of verbose mode, so there's that. Alright, the lesson from that, lesson 4. As I'm doing one thing over here, so work on the website, this, detail, 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 lots of details. And now I come in to present the first class of an overview for Bagua. I have not shifted gears. I haven't. I'm still over here thinking about the details that I still need to pay attention to and the couple of things that I need to go back and fix. Okay, so the details for class this morning, it's okay. That lesson, right? How do we actually do that? How do we shift from this is what I'm doing over here to, well, now I'm doing something else? What am I going to pay attention to? How am I going to look at it? Detail, detail, detail. I'm all right. As we start out, and for whatever reason, I felt the need to explain that. I'm not sure I'm not sure why, but I'm fairly sure that there's something behind it, because, and I am gonna say this. The last week, up to through today, as a matter of fact, there have been things that I have tried to get done for years that have gotten done. The 9 sets from Wudang Qigong, the individual palm changes from Bagua that I haven't published yet, but they're coming. They're coming. All right. The reorganization so that it now makes sense. It made sense to me before, but what's there now makes literal sense. I had my editor's hat on when I was going through that. It now makes much more sense. Not to say the content still needs some work. I still need to go back through and edit and add more, and there's stuff. I got it right. I finally got it right. I'm serious. I've gotten it right before, but this is it. This is the one. All right, and it feels great. It feels great. And I am, as I have said more than once in all of my classes, take the win. When you do something that feels right, when it feels like you just hit the mark, take a minute. Take a minute. Or 2. Enjoy it. Go back and fix the stuff that you get. Yeah, I know, but this is great. Take the win. All right. and practice. All right, so what I want you, here's the goal. Goal, it's coming. What I want you to be able to do is, for Bagua, is what you can do right now for Wudang Qigong. On the website, you can go to, in English, martial arts, Wudang Qigong. Underneath Wudang Qigong, you see a page for the 18 exercises. Open that up, it drops down. If you're on a desktop, if you're on a mobile, either one, it's going to open up, it's going to drop down, and you're going to see 9 pages for the first 9 sets of Wudang Qigong, with the translations into English from all 9 in our original Wudang Qigong book. I haven't done the Chinese side yet. I've just got the English out there. My goal for Bagua is you go to the website and you open up and in martial arts, and it says Baguazhang, and under Baguazhang there are the 8 palm changes. Just like under Xingyi, there are the 5 elements, the 5 punches. It's really close. It's really close. All right. Circle walking. In the south, it doesn't matter what direction you're actually facing. We want to be facing to the north. We want to stand in the south. This is number 1. 2. Going to my right. 2 is here. 3. And I'm going to keep going. The next one is 4. All right? I'm here at 4. And now I'm standing, I'm literally standing in the opposite place, right? It's a camera distance, right? So I'm standing in the north, facing north. Stand in the north, facing south. Right? Standing in the north. Number 8. This is 8. This is 4. This is 8. It matters. It matters. 7, 6, 5, 1. All right? This is the earlier heaven pattern, this arrangement of the Bagua. Heaven in the south, earth in the north. Fire in the east, water in the west. I think that's right. I'm going to double check that. That's what I have in my early notes. I went back and looked at my early notes from 1991. I told you I'd go back, and that's part of why this reorganization thing is so important to me. All right, this is 1. When we walk the circle, we start at 1, right here. Do this with me. We're going to walk the circle, come all the way back around. Face the inside of the circle, stand in the south facing north. Breathe in, bend the knees, turn the foot, turn around, palm to the center, right foot front, walk circle. 8. It should be 8. Right here. close to the center. Shift left, palms up, press out, step through, open left side to the center, walk circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left foot front, close, up, out, and close. Come back around to the center. All right, relax for a second. This is, I talked about this, this is one method for walking the circle. In my own practice, when I learned, I'd start 1, and I'd walk circle 8 times and change. And go back around and walk the circle 8 times and change again and walk the circle 8 times. Right? That level of practice is not as easy to attain today as it was 30 years ago. It's not. The skill that I gained from that practice remains today. So there's not, I have to recall a lot of it, but it's still here. All right, that level, right? If your goal, yeah, we're going to walk circle again. If your goal is to achieve a higher level in your practice, practice more. If your goal is to understand what you're doing, right? Gain a basic understanding, practice enough. I wanted to get good at it, so I practiced more. Feet together, stand straight, pull up through the crown of the head. Palm change 1, all the way around, come back around, palm change 1 again. At chin, heaven, stand straight, salute, turn, center, walk circle. Change, close, and open, walk circle. Again. Change. Left side. Change. Close. Open to the center. And relax. Palm change 1 on the pattern. Start here. Salute the center. Same as what we just did. Open. This is the same. Right? This is the same. 1, 2. And change. This is number 6. Palm change 1 at 6. We open to the right. This is in the pattern. if we turn around and go to the other side, we're not going to do that this morning. We're going to get this one first. All right. 1, this is 5, this is 6. All of the other palm changes start at their corresponding number. Okay? So, 1, I stand here. This is where I start, this is where I finish. As I start the circle, one, 2. My step matches the space that I have, so I'm 8 steps around the circle, right? Right foot front, close, and open. And you're 1, 2. This is number 2 over here, right? Close. Palm change 2. And close. 3's over there. That, we're going to do this again, several times actually. That, where am I in space? Excuse me. Where am I in space? What am I doing? Where does my weight need to be in order to do this particular term so that I can end up where I need to end up on the circle? Okay, so it's not enough that I've got my footwork that I can come around and take 8 steps or 12. It's a bigger circle, 12, right? Should be 8. And this should be, if I had, so right about here, the edge of the circle should be right about here. Yeah? So I'd be walking up over here, which, yeah, it doesn't really let me do much if I'm trying to change over here, right? That space limitation is something that, yeah, I'm dealing with. It's okay. And it's something that everybody has to, anybody that's learning any movement art, where am I in space? What space am I in? Right? Where am I? If I was outside, I would have unlimited, potentially. I'm not going to, maybe there's a tree over here. I don't want to hit the tree, but maybe there's a wall, right? I could go outside and find unlimited space, so there's no wall that I have to hit, right? That change would also require that I pay attention to outside things. Perhaps noise, birds flying over, whatever that happens to be. That difference is something that we do need to pay attention to. So, do I have as much space as I would like in this room? No. If I hadn't been working on the website, I would have finished the living room so that I could be teaching out there. We're going to try that tomorrow. I'm going to try for that tomorrow. In the meantime, palm change, no, we're just 1 and 2. This is position 1, Ching. This is 3, 2, we'll use that later. Or excuse me. 5, 6. 6 is over here. 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? That correspondence will help you remember what those positions are. So, north, south, east, west. Okay? And dragon in the east, fire. Tiger in the west, water. Okay. North, south, east, west. Fire, water. Dragon is fire. Tiger is water. Position 1, chin, heaven. Relax slowly. You got 2 steps. 1, 5, 6. Right foot hits at 6. To turn, come back the other way. 2 steps. Left foot hits at 2 for palm change 2. Slowly. Salute to the center. And turn. One, 2. Close, open, step out, close, open, 1, 2. Close, step out, palm change 2, and close. Open to the center. Again, not too fast. Salute the center. Open. Ready, and 1, 2. Close, change, turn around, open left, 1, 2. Close, up, out, close, split, up and down, come around, and center. We're going to do this 3 more times. The discussion that I've had about carrying the changes, carrying your weight, how you manage where your weight is, how you manage the change from one to another and through the turn, how you manage those spins, how you begin to use that kinetic energy, that we're building up this energy as we're moving, how we begin to use that through the movement is a big part of what we're doing with the pattern, okay? We don't stop. We keep going. So it's turn and around and turn and come back around. Each time as we move through the palm changes, there is more that we gain. All right. palm change 1. Here's 1. Chin. Stand in the south, facing north. Yes, I know I'm being repetitive. It's intentional. It is. Especially at the beginning, the more there is reinforcement for the thing that is the most important in understanding what we're trying to do, that is something that I am absolutely going to repeat and repeat and repeat over and over again. This idea that I'm standing in the south and I'm facing north is part of the folklore. It's part of the canon of traditional practice that as a person would practice, the way that you practice and the directions that you turn matter. It's not arbitrary. So I talk about turning on a 45, do this, do that. In traditional teaching, it would not be relative to this space. It would be relative to an angular direction. Turn to the 45. Am I going northeast? Am I going northwest? Where am I supposed to go? Which direction am I supposed to go? That makes all the difference for Bagua, because that's what we're working with. We're working on that circle. So at the 45, we don't have really a 45. We have the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, and we have the angular directions. That's what we're working with. Stand straight in the south. Facing north, face the center. Salute. Turn. Open to the center. Step 1, 2. Palm change 1. Come around. 1, 2. Palm change 2. Relax. We're going to do this a little more speed. All right. This sense of where am I in space, right? You're watching me. This is south. So you have to be standing next to me where you can't see me to understand what I'm doing, right? I'm going to turn this around for just a second so you can see it. And I'm going to stand and I'm going to pretend. Go the other way. This idea, this sense of, again, lots of stress on this because this is what we're working with. Where am I on the pattern? What am I doing at what point on the pattern? All right, so I'm going to change it. We're going to assume, okay, we're going to assume this is south. And this is north. So I'm going to stand in the south and I'm facing north. Okay, that makes this over here 2, and this over here 5, and this is 6. Right? Everything just turn around so that we're going the other direction. Feet together, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Sink. Open the left. Close. Open to the center. 1, 2. Right foot front. Close. Up. Out. Turn around. Open to the center. 1, 2. And close. Back around the other way. And come to center. And go around. Do that again. One more time. Feet together. Stand straight. Stand in the south, facing north. Salute to the center. Sink, open left. Turn around. 1, 2. Close, palm change number 1. Step out, turn around, open to the center, and 1, 2. Palm change 2. Step out, close, split, down, come around, and center. All right, relax for a second. This idea, turn it around, go the other way, turn around, go the other. It's not how do I say it? It's not easy. I'm going to say that way. The Taiji practice, for example. This side, this side, this side, this side, right? As I move through the form, I have a sense of where I'm going. I'm going from here, I'm going to there. Maybe I'm going to turn around once or twice. We turn around all the time here. That ability isn't easy to acquire. Some people have a good facility with it already, and that it doesn't, they're, sure, fine. The geometry is fine, no problem. Yeah, more of us have a little bit of trouble with where am I? What am I supposed to be doing? All right, so back in this direction, I'm facing north. This is south. Open to the left. To the right. 1, 2. Change. 1, 2. Change. All right. I'm going to do this one more time, and I'm going to make it a little bit lyrical, okay? And what I mean by that is I want smooth movement, as smooth as possible, with no punctuation, okay? No stopping, no starting. Once I start, that's it, okay? Very relaxed, okay? Minimal effort, okay? Right, this time, minimal effort. No stopping. Ready? Salute. Turn. And keep going. Do it again. Ready? Salute. Sink. Turn. Open right. 1, 2, turn, and keep going. Alright. It's okay. Not great. It's okay. Recognizing that makes a difference. Okay? The skill to improve it makes a difference. Part of my limitation is the space. So if I open it up a little bit more, I need more room. I did. I got some video. I've opened it up a little bit more, I need more room. I did. That idea behind, what am I doing now? I'm conserving space even as I move through the forms. One more time, and then I am going to show you what I am talking about here. One more time. Stand in the south. No stopping. Not abrupt. No sharp movements. Everything nice and smooth. Salute. Ready? Turn. 1, 2, nice and smooth. Keep it going. Relax. Each time we turn, we need to pay attention to this sense of gathering and extending. It's part of what we're trying to do. Alright, I said I was going to show this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this out the way. Unfortunately, I don't think this camera is going to get part of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Know that the video that I have that I need to publish, that I was trying to find a place for, is shot with a different camera. And it has a better frame rate, so it's not missing. It's not missing. Yeah, I'm looking for my spaces here. Yeah, I am over a little bit. Yes, bigger circle. Palm change 1, palm change 2. I put that stop in deliberately at the end so that I'm looking over here to see what actually came through. Not too bad. It looks like not too bad. Alright, that sense of open here, right? Yes. As we... Right? It's a bigger step, isn't it? It is. being able to take that bigger step. I talked about that with the leg work that we do at the beginning. Being able to go up and down. Being able to take a bigger step is a consequence of building that leg strength. Not direct, but it's there. The stronger we can make the leg, the easier it is to do whatever the movement might like us to do. What can I do within this movement? What kind of movement is this? What am I doing? Right? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Do I have some intent? I do. Being able to take that intent, to take that idea, to take the shape of the form, and use the energy, that kinetic energy. This is physics now. I'm not talking about the internal energy. I need to talk about that separate. It's not really separate, but I will talk about it separately. Right now all I'm talking about is the physical energy, the kinetic energy that we're building up as we're moving. Build it up, build it up, build it up. Turn around and go back the other way. Ho! That turn, turn, turn. Being able to go back around the other way is a skill we need to have in this pattern walking. All right? Today, start in the south. This is 5. This is 6. Again, start in the south. This is 2 and 3. South, north. 4 is up over here. 7 is over here. As we walk the circle, the first palm change is here, number 6. As we come back around, 1, 2. Diaguan, Gua. Diaguan, yes, Diaguan. Second, closing, number 2, right here. Turn around. And close. And walk around at 3. Open and turn. Palm change 4. At 4. Walk around. Come to 5. All right. We covered 1 and 2 today. We are going to cover all 8. Not this week. This week, my focus is on the basic circle. Where are we? Which palm change are we doing where? Palm changes 1, 2, and I'll probably go ahead and add, I may add 3. We'll see. We're going to continue with that idea as we build up so that we're walking the circle with all 8 of the palm changes. Slowly at first, and we're going to pick up speed. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to not repeat everything today, but the big part of it, paying attention to where am I, which direction, which palm change. I hope you'll join me Thursday and Friday, Qigong class. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.